What is up? What is up, family? It is Queen J, and this is Sports and Random Shit. And this is episode I Don't Know. And I'm sorry that I've been so MIA. I know I've said this before, but I've really been MIA this time. Summer has been summering, but nevertheless, we are back. And I have a lot to catch up on because I don't even know where the hell I left off, to be honest. Now I'm currently watching the Summer League final, Grizzlies, Heat, overtime, tied 113. I don't know that I'm going to be able to watch this. That's totally okay. So here we'll start off with some Dodger news. The Dodgers have signed 14-year-old Ezequiel Rivera from Sinaloa, and he will be on third base, if I'm not mistaken. A dream come true. That video was super emotional, and I just love to see things like this. Kershaw is actually back. I need to see when he will actually be back right here. It is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Tuesday. My mistake. It was actually Thursday. So he will be back on Thursday, which is a bummer because I'm going to the game on Tuesday. So he will be back on Thursday against the Giants. So we'll make his debut after, I don't even know how long he was out for. Let's see. He underwent surgery on his left shoulder following the conclusion of the 23 season and plan to pitch in 2024. Now he will finally get to do so. And the Dodgers have been struggling for a little bit, so this is positive news. I mean, obviously Kershaw, we're not going to rely on him completely, but it's just good to get some positive news because I'm like, guys, what are we doing? I mean, Teoscar won the Derby, so that's good news for the Dodgers, right? Just a little bit of momentum. So I just hope to keep getting good news. Speaking of baseball, can we talk about that god-awful halftime national anthem for the All-Star game? Like, Fergie was honestly like, thank you, God. I can finally, like, put my national anthem to rest because this girl, like, way to embarrass herself on national TV. She said she was going to check herself for help because, you know, like, she said she was lit or whatever. But I'm like, she probably doesn't even have a problem. She probably was just, like, lit and just didn't even realize that she, like, got that drunk. But anyway, it's pretty fucking embarrassing. Okay, now we're moving on to the Olympics. They start this week. Let's go Team USA, July 26th. The Olympics in Paris. The next ones will be here in LA. Well, not just the LA, but out here. I am definitely more of a summer Olympic girly than I am a winter girly. Like, I love basketball, obviously. Track, gymnastics, my girl Simone. Gymnastics and swim. I think for the Winter Olympics, I like figure skating, but definitely more of a summer Olympic girl. And notably missing is going to be Kawhi Leonard because he decided to go take his picture with Team USA, Ross the Kawhi, and then dipped out. And I'm like, bro, that is like, honestly, like, if it was anyone in the team doing that, I would expect it from Kawhi. So in his replacement, there was Derek White, which people think that Jaylen Brown got snubbed because he did. Like, this dude just won the MVP and finals MVP, and you're literally not going to have him in the Olympics representing America. But everyone knows that it's because of the whole Nike situation. Nike obviously represents the Olympics, and Jaylen Brown is not a Nike dude. So, you know, it is what it is. He was at the ESPYs, and he's like, it's no comment. Like, everyone knows what it is. And speaking of Jaylen Brown, that is not the only thing he made news for. It's also because he was caught on the sideline talking to his girl, saying how Bronny was not a pro. And she said that he will be in the G League for sure. And he's like, no, because of his name, he's going to be with the Lakers. And, you know, he's allowed to have his opinion. Like, that's totally fine. Like, obviously, someone averaging 4 points in college is not like that as a pro. I totally agree. But I'm also like, how are people upset, like, at the fact that he's playing for the Lakers because his dad is there? Like, at what point did we get to this point of ignorance? Because best believe that if I had my business and I was, like, you know, the it girl for that, like, just like that it person for that business or whatever company I was with, and I had the chance to recruit my son, even if he wasn't as good as me or as good as others, I'm going to fucking bring him on and put him in the best position to win. As long as you're showing me, obviously, that effort, you're just not going to get handed something without putting in the work. But as long as you're putting in that work, why would I not bring you to the best possible position for you to win? Also, you're my son. Like, how stupid are people by saying, like, I think I also heard and I love him, Ryan Clark, saying like, oh, if I was Bronny, I would be like, no, I'm not going there. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Bronny's gonna say, no, I'm not going to the Lakers to play with my dad. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And everyone was like, oh, everyone that kept saying that might be too. Like, I mean, honestly, I think we can rest that to, put that to rest. But I knew Bronny was gonna go to the Lakers. I am not that Laker fan that's upset about this. I think it's like a dream come true. It's beautiful, and bro, put him in a position to win. And if we fail, shit, it's not like the Lakers haven't disappointed us fans for a little bit now. So, I just think that people are just fucking ignorant as fuck. Honestly. Let's see what else. More basketball news here. Brittany Griner just had a son. And when they said that she was, they called her mom, she was like, no, I'm Pops. I'm only saying that because I saw the comments and like people are fucked up, man. They were like, yeah, my Pops played in the WNBA, which I thought was funny. But no, in all seriousness, like, very happy for her and her wife. I'm, having a baby is a blessing. Yeah, congratulations to them for having a baby. Oh, and I just finished watching the Summer League game and Miami won. Okay, last week were the soccer championships. So Spain won the Euro and Argentina won the Copa America. And I was so fucking pissed off because I placed a bet for both of them to win, but I was in a hurry because I had 4 minutes. I was in Vegas. I had 4 minutes to put in my bet. I don't know where the fuck the people were that are at the front. I would have put in straight money line on both, done a parlay. But because I went on there, like, I didn't realize that it said that they had to win within 90 minutes. So I fucked up. But, I didn't really fuck up. But, like, where the fuck were the people? I really not for losing $100. Anyway, congrats to them. Moving on from soccer to video games, EA Sports just dropped college football, so I know everyone's excited about that. I know that wasn't a thing for a few years, so good to see that again. Honestly, I wish I could get into gaming. Like, I wish I was like that cool girl. Like, as much as I love sports and as much as like I have like, I'm very feminine, but I also have like a guy's girl too. Like, you would think that I like that, and I wish that I did, but I literally suck so bad. I can't even pretend to be like halfway good. And maybe I'll just like practice and become good and be on Twitch and make money that way. Anyway, moving on to football. Football is back! Let's go. Most players are at their camps now, OTAs, all that good stuff. It's all good. It's all great. Love to see it all. I can feel football around the corner. It is 45 days away till kickoff. Let's fucking go. With that being said, remember that I am selling tickets, so hit me up before it's too late, because you best believe you will find them cheaper with me than you will with anybody else. You can go to any site. I will beat any fees. I still have a few games left. I have the game to the Niners, which is surprising that I still have those. The Niners, the Dolphins, the Bills, Cardinals, Seahawks. I'm missing one. Eagles. That's what I'm missing. So, HMU. Anyway, speaking about more football. So Jordan Love wants his money. He wants to get paid. I think that man deserves to get paid. Pay the man his money. He really proved himself last year, and I think that he needs his fucking money. Brandon Ayuk also wants his money. He requested a trade. He's a little bit of a diva, putting it out there. Like, I know he like posted on his story. I mean, granted, like I don't mean diva as in like him asking for his money, because bro, you get your money. Like, I don't believe in dudes settling, because like they literally put their fucking body through fucking hell and back. Even if they were to guarantee me like, okay, pay me the most this year, like this is why I'm not a big fan of tags. Because you can pay me the most this year, but who's to say that I'm going to be healthy after this year? And then God forbid I get hurt. I'm not going to have the same value next year because of this. Like, I'd rather have guaranteed money, maybe take a little bit less like for the year, but like I'm still going to have a guaranteed certain amount. So, you know, he wants his money. I know he posted something on his social media with like pretending like he was telling someone like, yeah, or his girlfriend something about getting traded. Like, bro, just like this has been toying around for a while. I know that a sports show, specifically Speak, they were talking about whether or not it was like a distraction for the team, you know, if he didn't get paid before and he went in there. And I agree with JJ, because he said that it is a distraction, because when you're not getting paid, you're upset. And I can say this for myself too. Like, you're mad. Like, you're just mad. Like, you don't give a fuck about anything else. Like, why am I going to give you the most when you're literally not compensating me? You don't see the value in me. So the fuck that, I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I'm resentful, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm just gonna be like a cancer to the room. And like I said, I've been in workplaces where I feel that way, and I'm just like, man, fuck you. Like, when you don't respect me, when you don't show me that you like really value me, I'm like, I'm not gonna do shit for you. I don't give a fuck at all. So hopefully they can figure something out. You know, it's gonna be interesting to see him somewhere else if he does end up going somewhere else. Although I don't think that'll happen anytime soon. Let's see here. What else? Not necessarily super football news, but kind of football news. Tyreek Hill is having a daughter with his wife, but he was also discovered to have another kid. Not discovered, but you know, it said that he had another kid. I can't remember if it was a daughter or a son. So it's his 5th kid this year. I think he's at 12 now. You know that after 10 kids, I have to double check, and I don't know if it's the same in every state, but I believe after 10 kids, like, you're not even like you can't even file for child support against them no more, because the government looks at it like you can't afford kids after like 10 kids. Like, I don't even know how you can afford one, TBH, like, let alone fucking 12 kids. But like Cam Newton said, remember that this dude told us just a while back, once I retire, my dream job is to be a porn star. And this dude is literally living up to that dream. He's already he's what's it called, oh my god, what is that word that I'm looking for? Aspiring. He's an aspiring porn star, which is what he's doing right now. Maybe learn to like like, bro, you know how sex works, you know how sperm works, you know, like, maybe just figure the fuck out. Stop having these kids. If I was his wife though, like, first of all, I'm a believer that all athletes cheat. Maybe there are the rare that don't, like the rare kind. I hope Russell Wilson really doesn't, because that would just like destroy me. I hope that he doesn't. But I feel like most, if not all, athletes cheat just because they have access to pee any given fucking day. It's like Kanye say, how can you stay faithful in a room full of hoes? You can't. You don't. Oh my god. You don't stay faithful. Anyway, like, yeah, I know other athletes cheat, but it's like they don't embarrass their wives like that, you know, where it's just like news after news after news. Like, I mean, like, damn, like, as his wife, I would be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is so embarrassing. Like, you're embarrassing me, like, in front of the public. Don't do that. But hey, she's okay with it, so whatever, right? And last but not least, this is not really football news because it's all athletes, but like that 4th of July party, once again, I missed my invite, Michael Rubin. Don't know where it went. I know that was since 4th of July, but that's how long I've been MIA. But like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I was, you know, I feel like I'm, you know, I got like a couple thousand followers. I feel like, you know, I should get an invite to the all-white party. My goal in life is to make it to the all-white party one day. I don't know how I'm going to make it, but I'm, you know, maybe I'll develop athleticism eventually. Like, honestly, like, my dream job would be to be oh, that's my boy, Josh Christopher. Anyway, he just won MVP. My goal is to be at the all-white party. I said that I wish I would have more. No, I love being a girl. I love being a woman. I love everything that comes with it. Maybe not most things. But being an athlete would have been cool. I could be like a Simone Biles. Like, I mean, you know. But you know what? God has his plan for me. So whatever the Lord wants me to do, it's on my plan. It's God's plan. Okay? And I think that kind of wraps it up for sports news. I know I kind of touched on a couple of different things, but that's the wrap for that. Moving on. Now, moving on to major headlines around the world. Because Lord knows what. He's even confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? The thing is, all this shit that's happening, it was already going to happen. Like, they knew it before we knew it. We're just, like, now seeing it happen. so much shit that happens behind closed doors. Like I'm just curious to see like what this election is gonna look like. It's an interesting year in America. Like shit's all fucked up. Everything's expensive as hell. Inflation, interest rates, the cost of living. Honestly, like it's like they're separating the poor from the rich. And they used to wonder why there was a pandemic. It was killing a lot of people. Let me not say that out loud because I don't want to get in trouble with the government. Anyway, so we'll start off with Trump getting shot or almost shot, trying to get or almost assassinated. What do I think about that? I think that there is just a little too fishy for me. Like at first I was lit in Vegas and that's when I saw the news. I was like, oh my god, like the world, we were gonna go into a civil war if, that would have happened. But then I'm like, dude, it's just a little too fishy for me. Like our Secret Service is not that horrible, right? How is the dude gonna be up there for 3 minutes? How did other people see him before no one else saw him? He moved right on time. Like it just like seems like a straight out of a movie coming out like this. But I am glad he did not get killed, whether it was on purpose or not. That was done on purpose or not, because like we can't afford that. Then of course shortly after that, actually before this, there was an outage. It was not a cyber attack. It was like an update that didn't go through correctly that caused like a global fucking outage. I actually had a life insurance test scheduled and I couldn't take it because of that. The banks, like their systems didn't work. Some 911 places weren't working. Over 2,000 flights canceled. They had to come to an emergency stop, whatever. Meanwhile, Spirit was like, deuces, it's not affecting us. We out. Then after that, which I had already seen this like throughout the week, saying that there was already plans for Biden to step down, that it should come in as early as this weekend, and it sure did. I think 1 p.m. Eastern time, Biden officially dropped out of the presidential race, and I'm like, wow. Like I said, I saw rumors, so I wasn't surprised, but it's still like, goddamn, bro, like what the fuck is going on? Like literally, what is going on with our country? I know he's endorsing Kamala. I think she's raised like the most money any Democratic party or any party ever, like in like the time span that she did it in, which is 24 hours. I think like they raised like 81 million or something like that. Like I said, I don't know. At this point, I'm just not voting for nobody. I'm just gonna see what the fuck happens. Just go with the flow. I just hope that we really do something great to help out America, because we are struggling right now. Oh, I forgot to mention this with like my whole sports thing. Receiver, I still haven't watched it, heard very good things about it. I will definitely tune in and watch it and maybe give my feedback on it if it's not too late. In more headlines of the world, not necessarily headlines, but I was so caught up on this. It's that Anant Ambani wedding that cost like $650 million fucking dollars for a wedding, bro. What? Like, can y'all give me some money? They had everybody there, like, and like just decked out in jewels and in riches. I'm like, how? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're either really rich or really poor here in the world. Like, there's no in between. Like, I know people get mad because they're like, there's people struggling in the world, they're doing that. And I'm like, unfortunately, like I said, I always forget what this word is called, but it's basically a word that means that you need... I'm actually going to Google that because I always forget what it's called. Hold on. Anyway, I can figure out what it's called, but basically just saying that we need both good and bad in the world to have a functioning society. And unfortunately, that's the way that we live. But spending $650 million on a wedding is absolutely fucking insane. Just give me a little bit of that money, just a little tiny bit. Market update, interest rates pretty much remain the same. And I guess on some positive news, this client that I had worked on, I think for over 2 years, honestly. I thought it was 1, but it's over 2. I stayed consistent with her. I had fallen out of escrow with her once already, and like I just really kept working on her. We finally closed her last week, so I know that's positive news. But also positive is that paycheck, because it didn't look very pretty. It was definitely not motivating. Love that I helped her. Love that. Gotta reevaluate some things, TBH. But nonetheless, very happy for my client. What I've done this month, I'll just keep it kind of short. I mean, I've hung out with family a few times. They came over to swim for 4th of July. Just been working. What else have I done? I'm going to a Dodger game, as I mentioned earlier. I went to Cabo. I had gotten bored, and I was like, I need to schedule something quick. Like, I am so bored. I need to do something ASAP before I fucking lose my fucking mind. So I scheduled a Cabo trip, and that was a lot of fun. It was just me, my son, my little brother, my mom. It's the 4 of us. We always travel together. And, you know, it was really cool out there. I did gain a shit ton of weight. And then right after that, my son went to go see his dad in Colorado. So I decided I'm not going to stay home and be sad like I normally am. So I went to Vegas and I turned shit up. That was much needed. Like, I had such a good fucking time, guys. Like, I'm so happy I went. And then me and my twin, I mean, we locked in. Like, anytime that we hang out, like, we just have like a great ass time. I realized that I am all that shit. I literally told her, because like normally she's like the one to like only go to like the day stuff, like not go out at night. And I was like, you have no fucking choices to have no other friends that are here with you. So you're gonna have to fucking suck it up. I don't know what you have to do, but you better have a good time. You better look like you're having a good time, at least. Fake it till you make it. So, very proud of us. We stayed up to like 7 a.m. the first day. And then the next day, I was actually the one that needed a nap. We went out to the pool party. I was drinking, watching the soccer games, and then I went to dinner. And after dinner, I was like, I was done. I was done after dinner. But I took a nap, and then we went to a hookah spot. Hold on, guys. Sorry, my son he's like the complete opposite of me, which is so funny. And like doesn't like to be here, like he doesn't like to be recorded, none of that. Whenever I'm recording, he just likes to stay far away. He thought I was live. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Yeah, so I had to go take a nap. I ended up going to the hookah spot after a nap, but like the day after I came back, I was done. Like, I was really done. What happened, guys? When did I get old? When the fuck did I get old? Anyway, there's that. What else? I started Ozempic. I fell into it because I gained weight in Vegas and I gained weight in Cabo, and I was like, I don't want to wait to lose weight. I'm gonna lose weight quick. I'm also planning to get a reduction because I feel like the girls are just like too top heavy now, and I just want to like not be top heavy anymore. And I'm also considering like just maybe bringing my ribs some. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I definitely want to lose a little bit of weight with this Ozempic. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I already mentioned the life insurance stuff before. I should have taken my test on Friday, but the shutdown had other plans, so I won't be taking that on Thursday. Instead, I have to continue studying. Honestly, God is good, because I told God, like, bro, I'm not ready yet. Like, help me out. And so, gave me an extra almost week. I did buy a car post my accident. Now I'm looking for a car to surprise Anthony with for his 16th birthday. He won't be listening to this because he doesn't listen to anything I do. Or say. Not say or do, but like he just doesn't look at my shit. He won't be on my YouTube. I hope not. And I also want another car that's like more of like an everyday use car, because I don't want to be using my current car for everyday use. Unfortunately, speaking of cars and car accidents, they did find me at fault. I'm gonna appeal it. Don't know how lucky I'll get, but they did find me at fault. If there's ever an object on the road, you ever see an object on the road? They literally said, you can't like get out of the way. You have to just come to a complete stop. I was like, so you're telling me that I have to come to a complete stop on the freeway? They're like, yeah, you should have kept like your eyes open to make sure that you saw like better. And I was like, wait, so it's dark though, right? So if I see an object on the road, it's better for me to just come to a complete stop and have the person behind me hit me? Like, yeah, because then they would be at fault. And I'm like, that literally sounds like the stupidest fucking thing ever. But anyway, I'm just telling you guys, because if you guys are ever in an accident, in a situation, don't say that you swerved out of your way, because you will be at fault. Come to a complete stop. Let the person behind you hit you, potentially, you know, really hurt you. Especially if it's a big rig, that's when you should really stop. Fucking idiots. Anyway, positive news. Keeping it positive here, lighthearted. I did plan my 2 NFL away games already. I have two more other trips that I want to plan. Kind of started planning already, but I will be going to see the Rams away, and I will be going to see the Cowboys away. Well, away for us, but Dallas. Um, and I think that that is it for what I did this month. Actually, that's not even what I did this month. It goes to like what I did plus like I guess what I'm doing, right? Um, Moving on to fun facts. So, I know that I mentioned earlier, like the whole Vegas and like being tired and stuff, and the next day being tired. I don't know what it is. Like I said, the whole old age thing. At some point, I just hit this age where no matter what time it is, what day it is, what I did the day before, what I did the day after, I'm just always in a state of tired. So you ask me, how are you? I'm not fine. I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I'm not glad. I'm not sad. I'm not mad. Whatever. All the emotions. I'm just fucking tired. I'm always tired. I feel like a fucking sloth. Like if I literally lay down right now, I will fall asleep. Like that's where we're at in life. And I've never been a napper. And like, I don't know what fucking happened. Like I said, I got fucking old, guys. I got old. More fun facts since we were speaking about vacations. I saw a post the other day and I thought it was hilarious. It said like when you're still hungover and you schedule an excursion at 6 a.m. Like why the fuck do we do that? See, I don't drink a lot at home. I don't. Like right now I'm taking a break from alcohol, like not drinking, period. When I'm on vacation though, from morning to the minute I go to sleep, literally there's a drink on my nightstand when I'm going to sleep. Cause I'm drinking all fucking day. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're fucking getting fucked up. I'm taking the shots. I'm taking the drinks. I'm getting lit. I'm getting the jacuzzi, eating a whole bag of chips, which is what I did in Cabo. I'm getting super lit. I'm gonna go take a nap afterwards. Like that's what we're gonna do. Eat some pizza, fucking knock the fuck out. But anyway, what was that? Yeah, excursions. The next day, like I don't like to wake up early anymore. I feel like I used to be easier to like wake up and then go do all the fun shit. Like now I'm like, nah, bro. Like we need sleep. I don't like to wake up earlier than 10, I think, or get up earlier than 10 on vacation. That's kind of like my time. That's where I shine. 10 a.m., like, ugh, that's okay. Then we can get up. So back to more fun facts. I cannot stress how much I hate liars. I've already stressed this enough before, but I guess I have to keep stressing it. I have a story now. There's this dude that I used to, like, I mean, I met him. I thought he was good looking. We tried to make plans, and, like, he's just very wishy-washy. He gets mad when you hold him accountable, and like that's really why he turned me off, and like tried talking to me after that, and I was like, whatever, bro. But I never got deep with him to the point where I was like, oh, like I can't stand you, like let's stop being friends. Like we remain friends on social media, whatever, we're cool, right? I had a commitment I was supposed to go to, but he wanted to he had like already been trying to like see me for a while, whatever. So I was like, yo, like no worries. Like I won't go to that other commitment as long as like, you say, you're gonna stay true to your word and like not lag. Like that's when I'm gonna be pissed. And he turns around and says like, oh, he's like so cutthroat. I was like, I'm being dead ass. He's like, yeah, well, don't make it cutthroat like that, because then then it makes me like not want to, and like I forgot what else. Like you're like taking the fun away from us, and I'm like, because I'm making sure that you don't lag. Like I was like, whatever, bro. I don't know, I was upsetting you, but okay. Just keep talking cool. This dude literally like comes up with like excuses as to why, like, he doesn't see me that day. So long story short, I'm like, I already knew as soon as he said like that he was upset that I was basically like making sure that he was gonna stay true to his word. As soon as he said some bullshit, I was like, this dude is gonna fucking lie. Like not even surprised. As I was not pressed, and like holding my breath for him to keep true to what he said he was gonna do or whatever. I was like, whatever. Like it just like it pisses me. If you would have been like, you know what, like actually I don't want to fully commit because I don't want to lag, whatever, like that's one thing. But since you're literally going to, like, since you do that, like that shit just pisses me off, because I'm like, you're such a little bitch, honestly. Like this is exactly, you reminded me why like I never even like entertained you for real. So there's that. Don't fucking lie, bro. Just that's it. Moving on to dating life. Speaking about this guy, he happens to be Nigerian. And I don't know what it is about me Nigerian men, but I'm a fucking magnet. I swear to God. My ex-boyfriend was Nigerian, and then I swear I attract men, and like I already know. I'm like Nigerian. I can usually spot a Nigerian fucking mile away. And I don't know what it is, but they love me and I love them apparently. So Yeah, fun fact. If you listen to this, hopefully not too many people, because then they're gonna know my secrets. But yeah, I tried Nigerian man. Um, I did attract another Nigerian man that does not live in the state. And you know, when you hit it off with someone, like it's all cool and dandy, you hit it off with them, especially like if you're like in a super cool like place, like you're just like vibing, and it's kind of like you're not in reality. And you know, they talk about flying you out, and I'm like, respectfully, I'm never flying out to see another man again, unless it's somebody that's already like super serious about me, and like I know that it's for real, because that shit bit me in the fucking ass. You fly out to see somebody, then you come back, and like you literally get fucking ghosted, and I'm like, how? How does that happen? Like, even if you didn't like me, I would have respected if you were just like, you know what, like you know, your energy up until me going to see you was like all about me. Then you're like switch up like I don't got fucking feelings. And so yeah, what I tell my now is that when they always talk about, yeah, you know, I'm gonna come out, you fly out to see me, and I'm like, no, the fuck you're not. You know where the fuck I live. If you want to see me, you can come out here, come see me. If at that point we still like each other, then you know we like continue seeing each other. Then maybe at that point I might consider going out to see you. Because up until then, nope. And yes, you will be booking all my shit. You know, treating me, give me that princess treatment because I am a fucking. Actually, no, give me that queen treatment because I am a fucking queen. Um, and I would think that somebody going out of their way to fly you out and spending money on you would mean something, but you know, when a dude's a hoe and whatever, that shit don't matter. I got money to spend. Why not fly somebody out here and make them fucking, you know, believe that I care about them in some sort of capacity. Literally don't give a fuck about you. Do I feel a little personally attacked by this? You best believe I do. Anyway, yeah. Also, just because I think I touched on this earlier, but I just think kind of athletes are just kind of all the same. They have access to, again, how do you stay faithful in a room full of hoes? You know, got access to this and that and that and that. Why choose? Why choose? Anyway, I'll leave that alone. So that is all for my, I guess, dating life. And I think my last segment is just entertainment, music, new releases. I didn't really have much to say about this because honestly, it's been a whole month, and I'm like, what the fuck even came out? I did go to Vegas. We saw Lil Durk, and I'm like, I don't know any Lil Durk. So I know his like. I know where he's what's that word called? Where he's in the song? Shit, not a cameo. Whatever the fuck that is. But other than that, I'm like, but Dre's is always lit, so can't complain about that. And then like Steph Curry said, Not Like Us is literally not the only song in America. There's other songs. Like, let's start playing other songs. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this fucking segment. I am so happy to be back. I will be dropping something with fantasy football. Oh, I am part of a fantasy football team. So let's go with that. And yeah, you know, I hope to be back more frequently than just every once a month. Now that football season is starting again, you're gonna see a lot more of me. So just run it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Bye. Oh, totally forgot to mention something else. My son and I got matching tattoos. I got his birthday right here. He got my birthday on his chest. And I always dreamed of this day happening one day. I forgot to say that because I just took a video and I saw my tattoo. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Bye.